Hi dear, this is really an important video message, and I believe that today's message is going to help you a lot in changing or transitioning your life. And of course, this is so much important to understand today's message. I believe that today's message is going to bring a huge amount of thinking power in your personality, and you'll be able to understand why you are still flop and what kind of steps you need to take for making a huge progress in the life. So it's very much obvious to understand, and I keep on saying in all my wisdom videos that success is a progressive realization of the worthy ideas. So if somebody wants to make the success, this is so much important to realize that what is the worthy idea. So there is a great importance of the ideas in our lives. So there are many people having a great ideas in their lives. When you talk about a student who's got an idea to make progress in education, if you talk about a businessman who wants to really spread the business all around the world. But actually, how could the success be got? This is really an important issue. And to attain the success in the life, this is so much important to carry the ideas, very positive ideas. So ideas, remember, they are generated in the mind, in the mentality. You say all the great inventions in the world, so the first and foremost step was an idea. So when you talk about the Galileo, idea came. You talk about Edison, the idea came. I mean, you talk about the White brothers, the idea came. And today we are having a breakfast in France, we are having a lunch in UK, and we can have a dinner in New York as well. So you see that these ideas are practically taken by these successful people, and they got success in their life. So we will definitely talk about the success issue in my upcoming videos, but today's message is a great message from one perspective, and that perspective is that how to realize that our idea that we have made up in our mind, that is a very, very successful and worthwhile idea. Remember, ideas are important, but ideas should be worthwhile ideas. The ideas must be carrying some forcing ability that can be forced in your practical life, and you guys can make progress. This is so much important to carry the healthy ideas, rather the ideas which are wasting your time, your energy, your mentality. Your mind is full of energy, remember. There's a frequency level, there is a sensory faculty of the mind that really thinks on ideas. And of course, if the ideas are generated positively in your mind, you can really bring a huge change in your life. Your all success, that all depends upon the ideas. So I want to tell you a very, very simple formula. I mean, if your ideas are not working, the first thing is that whether our ideas are working. I mean, our ideas are towards right direction. So we have to take up this step and realize whether ideas are working, or we are carrying the worthy ideas which can make or bring a progress or the success in the life. This is so much important a message. Remember, I mean, for making a progress or success in the life, this is so much important to have a time frame of an idea. For example, I mean, if you made up your mind to move abroad for higher education, I mean, you have made up your mind to study in USA or Australia. So of course, this is an idea that has been generated by your cybernetics, that has been generated by your mind, that has been generated by your conscious mind. So this idea has been generated in your mind, and it will be working, or of course that will be processed in your subconscious mind, the second stage of your mind. And remember, let's have a time frame for the ideas. I mean, if you're carrying an idea that is not bringing a fruitful sort of result for you, that is not bringing a success for you, now how do you realize that I mean, if my idea, I mean, if I've generated an idea and that's not working, that's not clicking, that's not bringing the result I want, so what I should do then? I have to change the idea. I have to place the new idea in my mind in place of that idea. So this is called the vacuum law of the nature. Remember, there is always a vacuum for the new thing. So this is also called, as per my information or my knowledge, whatever I have studied about cybernetics, this is so much important to realize. This is called the GG, idea. It's a double G idea that must be double G formula rather. That must be adopted by you if you want to make a huge progress in the life. So actually, when one idea isn't clicking, you have to bring the new idea. This is called give and get formula. Let me repeat it. One G stands for give and other G stands for get. So until unless you give, you can't get. For example, I want to change a table back at my home, and I mean, it's not really suitable for my room. And of course, if I say I want to change my table, I cannot change the table until unless I have the new one. So if you say that you want to rent your home, so how could you rent your home if the previous rentals have been living over there? So I mean, this is to realize that, I mean, if there is an idea that is existing in our mind, and we say that we want to change a track, you can't change the track until unless you just replace the old idea with a new one. So for example, I mean, a few months back, probably close to Eid, I didn't like the drapes back at my home. I don't like the curtains back at my home. And I asked my wife that I want to change the curtain. And she said, okay, change it. I mean, if you want to change it, it's okay. But bring the new curtain. If you bring the new curtain, means that these curtains are replaceable. So this is important to realize, that you have to vacate a place for anything you want as a change in your life. The similarity is with an idea, remember. I mean, if your idea is not clicking, you need to bring in another idea, but you can bring another idea if you replace the first one. Important to understand. If you say some person, maybe your daughter or son, you say, hey, you are living in my heart. Oh, you're living in my brain. Oh, I love you. So the second day you are having a same sentence or the same dialogue to the other son or the daughter. So for the time being, you'll have to replace the first one with the second one. This is called vacuum law of nature. We have to understand it, remember. And until unless we understand it, we cannot realize the change in our life. Ideas, they're the power of imagination. You really have to imagine. You have to be image maker. So image maker in terms of ideas, my dear. So ideas must be coming in your mind. So any idea that clicks bring success in your life. This is important to keep in your mind. The best faculty of your whole universe is your mental faculty. Bring a positive idea. G, G. One G for the give and other G for the get. You cannot get until or unless you give. I hope this message helps you a lot, and there is our YouTube link over this video, and of course you can click and you can subscribe our YouTube channel for upcoming channel and upcoming videos. Thank you very much, and I hope this video helps you a lot, and try to bring new ideas if old one is not clicking.